What is up, Ghost Posse? Today, we're going to be interviewing the SoundCloud rap legend, Lil Var.
Hello,
Lil Var, introduce yourself.
my name's Lil Var. I'm 17. I come from the UK, and I'm a member of Ghost Posse.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. That's me.
What inspired you to create music?
Basically, my friend Sam. I was on call with him. We both got bored. We watched a video from a guy called Soft Willie, and him and his friends, they like spun a wheel to decide on a genre of rap to make. So we did the same thing, and everything started from there. And I went around to his house. We made some music one time, and then I decided, shit, I kind of like this, so I made it at home myself.
And I have another question for you. What is Ghost Posse? 'Cause what the fuck is Ghost Posse?
Ghost Posse is a collective consisting of kind of four members. We'll get on to we'll get onto that soon. But right now the big three is me, Lil Var, Virgo Undead, and Lovesick Willie. We just be making music and shit. It's pretty hard.
Why'd you join Ghost Posse? What made you feel like Ghost Posse is the right collective for you?
Now the other member, Lil Reverb, he basically rizzed me up. He was like, "Yo, I've seen you in a group chat," because I was in a group chat with this guy called Gothblade. He's a legend in our little niche, and I was in a group chat with Lil Reverb, Gothblade, and some other guys, and Lil Reverb rizzed me up. He said, "Yo, I've been listening to your music. My collective's looking for people right now. If you make a song for us, we like it. You can join if you want to." I was like, alright. So I basically performed the worst song that I've ever made. And Lil Reverb said that was good enough. It's called Basically. If you can find it, then you can find it. If you can't, then you can't.
Where has your music been? Why have you been so silent? What you been working on? You doing anything?
Yeah, well, I had a little bit of a block, and I wasn't really making anything because nothing was inspiring me. But I started listening to some music, and I decided, shit, I'm gonna go down this lane. So I'm kind of in like a dark aesthetic, kind of like almost trap metal kind of genre at the moment. My new song dropping on May 17th, and then I've got another one after that when that's ready to drop. I'm gonna get it mixed and shit first.
How long have you been working on music? How long has it been?
Yeah, well, my first ever song, like, technically was like June 2022, but I didn't even think about taking it serious until around Christmas that year. And that's like around the time when Lil Reverb scouted me. Like, he maybe scouted me like a month or two later, but I started that.
That's what we want to know. Where's it at? Lil Var,
My
project, dude. Where the fuck is it? There's no Lil Var EP. There's no Lil
It's
Var
coming
album.
soon. It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
We do have the Amethyst project on Ghost Posse, but does that really even count?
No, nah. There's one coming soon. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna incorporate like a lot of genres into it rather than just one. Like how Amethyst was pretty much just fucking rage, or how a project that I was gonna make in the past was just aesthetic rap. Nah, I'm gonna include like everything that I've ever done, and it's gonna be cool. A little clusterfuck.
I think the streets need that. I'm not gonna lie. We need a project that represents you. Let me ask you, since you said you're from the UK, right? Where are you from in the UK?
I'm from a little village in North Yorkshire in the UK, but I was born in the city of Sheffield. We've come a long way. We've moved around a lot, and I've lived where I live now for like almost a year. But we've been around, and I've always lived in Yorkshire, which is the north of England.
Have you ever planned or thought about like moving to America or anywhere?
Yeah, I've considered it, but at the same time, there's a lot more to it than just getting a flight. Like, there's obviously visas, additional costs, everything like that. And I'm leaving a lot behind in the UK if I wanted to move to America.
What's your favorite song that you ever made?
My favorite song that I ever made.
Could be
Now, my good friend Virgo and Dead, you're gonna hate me for this, but it's probably No Strings Attached. I don't know, that's something about that song. I just like it.
That's a crazy choice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Definitely unique. Who or what inspires you to create music?
Alright, so originally it was Lil Peep. Alright, that's how I started out. Like, I was finding Lil Peep, Lil Tracy, fucking Drippin' So Pretty type beats, and trying to rap on them. It was not very good, but I was rapping on them, just doing what I liked doing, and I didn't really care about people. But right, as I've like gone through my career, I've took more inspiration from like Snot, like one and only some of the Aztec people. There's some X in there somewhere. And as far as like the rage music I've made, probably Ken Carson and Osama Sun. But right now, my biggest inspiration is probably Virgo and Dead, because he's the only guy, and Lovesick Willie actually. They're the only guys that actually fucking get me up, like, to make music. I'll just get a random message while I'm at work from Virgo saying, yo, join Discord, I'm trying to cook. Or like, I've just woke up, or about to be going to bed, join VC. Like, join Discord, let's cook something. And that's pretty much how Amethyst happened. Like, we were planning that shit for like a whole year nearly, and one day we just decided fuck it and made it.
Yeah, I've heard the Amethyst lore goes deep. I heard originally it just wasn't a drug. I heard it was just like a joke.
Originally
with the collective entirely. Are you guys like, you guys just chill?
Yeah, well, me and Virgo and Dead, I'd say I've spoke to Virgo the most out of everybody in the collective. Well, definitely have. But I spoke to Lovesick Willie a lot. We're pretty chill. There was like a period of time where Virgo like, he just went ghost for a bit. So me and Willie, we kind of just hopped in Discord, did our thing. That's how like Evil Twins came about. Like around that era. I don't know if you've heard that song, but that's how that came about. And a lot of other songs like You Know, which Willie hates that song, but I still think it's kind of funny to this day. And Lil Reverb, he obviously scouted me, so he's OG Ghost to me. You know, like, we go back a long way. But I'd like to hear more from him. He doesn't speak a lot. Like, I don't think he's ever joined the Discord. I think I've heard his real voice like 3 times, and same vice versa. He's never really heard me speak. Like, I actually don't know much about his personality, like, at all. Like, I've heard a lot of his lore, but there's not really like a lot that I know about just him being him and like what he gets up to and shit. I know he'd be with his girl a lot though. So I've got to take my hat off and say I respect the grind. Like, seems like a good relationship, but that can never be me.
I have another question for you. So, what is your ethnicity?
Alright, my ethnicity, I'm 50% just white British, and I'm 50% Black Caribbean from Jamaica. Pretty simple.
I have another question. This one isn't from me. This question is from Lovesick Willie. You may or may not know. He asked, how much are you packing?
Not a lot.
Would you say in inches per se?
Metro! It's, I mean, in inches, it's in the first 3. It's in the first 3 numbers. I'm not gonna get too deep.
You're doing better than me. Now I have another question for you. This one is also from the fans. This is from the Lil Var fans. It's not from me. Do you know your father?
Alright. That's a sticky one. Well, I have met him, but he's not been in my life like since a young'un. So he's technically my stepdad. I call him my dad because he's been like with my mum since I was a little baby, and he's been exactly what a father is like my whole life. So that's what I call him.
Well, this is all the questions I really have. Do you have anything else you'd like to say before we end this interview?
I'd like to say shout out to Ghost Posse, shout out Virgo Undead, shout out Lovesick Willie, shout out Sam, and Underground Gems. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to Ghost Posse. Watch the podcast coming soon.